Hello, my name's Kelly Allison, the People and Culture Leader. Today I'm going to take you through the company's employment policies.
At the end of today's session, participants will be able to have an understanding of the following employment policies and how to apply them in the centre. These are the Code of Conduct and Confidentiality Policy, Internet and Email Usage Policy, the Leave Policy, Parental Leave Policy, Substance Abuse Policy, and the Uniform and Dress Standards Policy.
The Code of Conduct outlines the expectations, standards and behaviours that the company expects from all employees. It applies to all employees from our educator assistants through to our CEO and every position in between. It also includes our casuals that work for the company. Respect is a key point with working with the company. This Code of Conduct is based around treating people and resources with respect. Other key points include complying with all relevant instructions, laws, policies, rules and contracts, displaying professionalism at all times when representing the company, being honest and fair when dealing with customers, co-workers, management and the general public, continuously seeking to build on professional skills and knowledge while maintaining your current skills, being punctual to all shifts, interviews and meetings, informing your manager in the event that you're going to be late, treat equipment, supplies, books and property, amongst other items with respect and use them appropriately, and to maintain confidentiality at all times when your employment at the company has been ended. The Internet and Email Usage Policy outlines the expectations, guidelines and requirements on acceptable usage of computers, IT equipment and social media for all employees to follow. One of the key points is social media. This is not to be used whilst on duty at work, and also any negative or disparaging comments about staff, children, families or the company will result in a breach of this policy. It also outlines the company expectations when representing the company. Intellectual property, such as programming, activities and documents, are to be the ownership of the company. Emails and documents on all laptops or computers are able to be intercepted. Photographs, including taking and displaying of photos within the centre, is not allowed without written permission from any children's guardians and/or the company. A key thing to remember is that once it's on the internet, it is very difficult to remove.
This policy goes through when each type of leave is applied and how to apply. Annual leave applies to all permanent employees but not to casual staff. Full-time employees are entitled to 4 weeks of annual leave per year, which is accrued each fortnight. It is to be taken for holidays or for some time off. Unplanned leave is personal leave such as sick or carers leave and compassionate leave. Personal leave refers to sick or carers leave. Full-time employees have 10 days of personal leave per year, which is accrued throughout the year. Compassionate leave is when someone in your immediate family, meaning a spouse, de facto, child, parent, grandparent, grandchild or sibling of the employee, or a child, parent, grandparent, grandchild or sibling of a spouse of the employee, or a household member, has a personal illness or injury that poses a serious threat to his or her life, or dies. Compassionate leave is taken 2 days per occasion. These 2 days do not need to be used consecutively.
To apply for planned leave or annual leave, employees apply for this via Roster Life, the company's payroll system. Employees are strongly encouraged to give a minimum of 4 weeks' notice for any annual leave. A demonstration of the Roster Life system will be provided to you within your induction. For compassionate leave, firstly contact your direct manager to advise them of the situation. Your manager will manage this leave request through the Roster Live system. Personal leave, which includes sick and carers leave, is managed by your direct manager through Roster Live. To notify your manager of your absence, contact them as soon as possible to advise them of the situation. This policy outlines the eligibility for parental leave, how to apply, requirements during the leave, and outlines dad and partners leave. Employees are eligible to unpaid parental leave following 12 months of continuous service with the company. Casual employees are entitled to parental leave if they have completed 12 months of regular shift work. Parental leave entitles the employee their position for a minimum of 12 months. There are some notification requirements from the employee that is expected. 10 weeks prior to the leave being taken, the employee is required to give a letter of intent. Your manager can provide you with a template for your reference. Together with this letter, a doctor's certificate confirming your upcoming parental leave is required. Further confirmation is required 4 weeks prior to the commencement of your parental leave. When returning to work, employees are required to notify the company 4 weeks prior to their expected return date. Employees are able to extend their maternity leave or reduce it. To do so, they must provide the company with written notice 4 weeks before they are expected to work or before they wish to start. Employees that have a high-risk pregnancy are entitled to be transferred to a safe job with the same amount of hours or an agreed amount, with no other changes to their terms of employment, including their pay. The employee needs to provide medical evidence for this to occur. Employees may be eligible for paid parental leave by the government. At the moment, this is up to 18 weeks of paid leave at the national minimum wage. Dad and partners, no matter the sex, may be entitled to 2 weeks paid leave provided by the government at the minimum wage, immediately after the birth or adoption of their child. Conditions apply for the paid parental leave and the dad and partners leave. Please refer to Centrelink for further details, as the company is simply the middle party between the employee and Centrelink. The substance abuse policy is something that the company takes extremely seriously. We have a zero tolerance for any member of staff who is under the influence of drugs or alcohol. All employees, families, and especially the children in our care are entitled to attend our service that is safe and healthy. Drug tests are conducted at our centres on a regular basis to ensure that this occurs. These tests are completed randomly and consist of an on-site visit from a clinic. Employees are required to provide a urine sample. A positive reading will result in immediate termination of employment with the company. Refusal to participate may also result in disciplinary action. All new employees will be required to participate in a drug screen at the commencement of their employment. We pride ourselves on being a professional business and have an expected standard for our employees when it comes to their uniform and dress. Our uniforms are designed to keep you comfortable, to keep you safe and able to do your job. Our expectation is that you'll clean and look after your uniform and will wear it in accordance with this policy. Employees are encouraged to utilise the laundering services available at the centre. Today you'll be provided with your uniform, which consists of shirts and a hat. This is to be worn with black pants, knee-length shorts or a knee-length skirt. Black enclosed flat shoes are to be worn. What's not acceptable is any tights or leggings, short shorts or jeanie pants. Tattoos are to be covered either by a bandage or some clothing, and it is your responsibility to do this prior to your shift commencing. Piercings are not acceptable apart from one set of earrings with studs or appropriate jewellery such as wedding rings. This is to ensure yours and the children's safety in the workplace. There is an assessment piece which is required as part of this training package. Your manager or a member from the People and Culture team will provide this to you. Please complete this and return it accordingly.
Hello, I'm Kelly Allison, the People and Culture Leader at Buggles Early Learning Kindy. Today I'll be taking you through the key employment policies of the company.